It seems more and more that the state I call my home, and the state that is my home state, that I'm more and more ashamed to say I'm a Wyomingite. And there was at one point, not that long ago, that I would proudly say I'm from Wyoming. I'm one of the few from Wyoming. And I'm not alone in that. You say that, like, we from Wyoming, we have, and I'm about to piss off a lot of my fellow Wyomingites here, have a very Texan pride type, a lot of Texan type pride when it comes to Wyoming. Like, come through Wyoming, you see a lot of people with steamboat bumper stickers, a lot of people with a 307 bumper sticker, a lot of pride like that. Wyoming flag bumper sticker, a lot of that, and it's not uncommon to see people flying the Wyoming flag alongside the U.S. flag. So we do have that Texan type pride here. But things like this I'm about to talk about, it just adds to the more and more I'm ashamed. Wyoming does not have a minimum age requirement for marriage. And well, Representative Dan, I'm gonna attempt this. Dan Zwanetzer, who is a Republican, sponsored a bill that that would add a minimum age requirement to 18 to get married, with some exceptions for those who are 16 and 17 if they get consent from their parents or guardians. Now, surprisingly, there are representatives who are against this. The Wyoming Republican Party states concerns about constitutional rights and the fundamental purpose of marriage, as well as parental rights. They continue to say, marriage is the only institution in Wyoming statute designed to keep a child's father and mother living under the same roof and cooperating in the raising of any child that they together conceive. This is a natural right of every child. There are Republicans, quite literally, in my home state, in a state that I used to say with pride that I'm from, arguing for the right for a kid to get married. No. You should not be able to get married when you're 5 or 10 or 13. At 16 and 17, gets kind of dubious. And that is most likely why Representative Dan Zwanitzer, by the way, I completely apologize if I butcher your name. That is most likely why he carved out exceptions for 16 and 17. They're literally saying that, by the way, a 5-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, most likely, unless they living through a divorce, most likely does not know what marriage truly is. Even if they are living or lived through a divorce, they still most likely not know what marriage is. So that means if a 5-year-old and 8-year-old gets married, that means their parents forced them into a marriage. But again, the same old story from Republicans. Think of the children. Wyoming is in the top 10 when it comes to divorce rates. So saying that is to... Let me see if I can find it real quick. To cooperate in the raising of any child that they together conceive. This is a fucking joke. Wyoming, according to World Population Review, Wyoming comes in number 3 in the top 15 states with the divorce rate at 3.7. Think of the children, think of the children, think of the children. Is a line that does work. It absolutely does. But it's not used in the correct moniker. Banning books. Banning books. Like Ron DeSantis is doing down in Florida. Texas is... I forgot the Texas governor, but they're doing it in Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, and I forgot the other state that's been doing that as well. Preventing mental health care to those in the LGBTQ plus community. Arguing for children to get married. Most likely being forced to marry by the parents. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. And by the way, I'm going to be posting this on the Wyoming subreddit. So if you're watching this from there, contact your representatives. Tell them to pass this fucking bill. There's another hearing on Thursday. Tell them no to child marriage. Tell them no to child fucking grooming, which is a fucking quote they've been throwing out for a while now. If they really care about fucking children, if they really fucking care, they will pass this bill. If they really fucking care, like they do when they make it illegal for LGBTQ plus youths to get the mental health that services that they need. When they strip children from the parents because the parents have the gall to get them into mental health services for the LGBTQ plus children, if they really do fucking care, they'll pass this bill. This is fucking ridiculous. The fact that it's taken till 2023 to try to do something, or to have someone sponsor a bill. The fact that it is 2023. We became a state in 1869, and yet we don't have a minimum age requirement for marriage. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm going to end this off with a clip from George Carlin, because he fucking said it best.
Pro-life conservatives are obsessed with the fetus from conception to 9 months. After that, they don't want to know about you. They don't want to hear from you. No nothing. No neonatal care, no daycare, no Head Start, no school lunch, no food stamps, no welfare, no nothing. If you're pre-born, you're fine. If you're preschool, you're fucked.
Again, if you're watching this and you live in Wyoming, contact representatives, contact your local lawmakers. Tell them that this needs to be passed. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. I do not so regular political videos. I comment on what catches my eye. Well, mostly what really grinds my gears. And I catch you right back here. Well, hopefully in the very near future.